Hey everybody, this is going to be my first official video on this new channel that I've created. Don't mind, still working things out with the camera. I'm using my phone at the moment. And I figured, while the weather's nice out today, I'll take you out for a stroll. It's very nice out today. I just wanted you to check out the little wooded area that we have out here. See, we have a little structure in the distance. I checked this place out maybe 8 years ago, and I was so sketched out because I was like, whoa, there's like this weird structure that it looked like someone kind of had rigged up in the woods, and it was definitely something that was here for a long period of time. But I figured, since it's nice out, we could take a little stroll and check out everything. Try to watch my feeding because it's a very dense, where it dips down really bad. There's a tire. We can check this area out over here before we make it down to a structure. I think there's a body of water down here as well. But it definitely, I believe someone was using this at one point to live out this way. And you can see right there that structure that I'm referring to. No mind me sniffling, I apologize. The weather out here has been crazy. It goes from cold to hot in the middle of nowhere, like just like that. So we have an old fence area. There was definitely something here at one point. You can see remnants of I swear I just heard something in the distance. Hopefully there's no one out here. You never know nowadays. Someone can be hanging out somewhere and well, I am glad that it's not the summertime or spring, because here in North Carolina it gets very let's say hot, and we have snakes and ticks and everything else out here, and it's not a very fun place to go. Looks like we have some type of beer. It's kind of cool. But you can definitely see where there's been, like, that's a piece of a vehicle. Definitely, that's an older vehicle. Oh yeah. Remnants of an old soccer ball, possibly. I have no idea what type of vehicle that was. But it's definitely older. You definitely tell it's a old metal frame. Yeah. Yeah, if I remember exactly right, when I came out here last time, they definitely, a lot of this stuff was still out here. You definitely see remnants of older structures or appliances at some point. Someone definitely was living out here years ago. I don't know, just living in the I mean, you can see it's crazy. All the cans and bottles. There's a lot of old bottles out here. So I trying to figure out what it was. It was like something from, looks like from chess or something. It's definitely an old Blue Ribbon can. Could be newer. I don't know. I don't drink those, but definitely looks older. But yeah, you can see from my view that definitely it's interesting. And I want to mention that, like I said, this is going to be my first official video so far, and I plan on making more videos. I just haven't got my camera set up properly, but I have. I just wanted to get out here while this weather was nice to get something shot. It's kind of cool with the weathering. It's kind of cool. See the break right there. Yeah, during the spring and summer, this area over here, you can see it pretty open and down that way, but it's definitely more full of greenery and trees during the spring and summer. It makes it a little bit more difficult, makes you not want to come out here. That's really cool. Look at that. Cool football right there. See the weathering and looks like the moss taking it over. Nature, gotta love it. Nature takes back over time. Get through some of these branches so I can make it very clear without falling. That'd be embarrassing. Man, look at, there's all kinds of stuff out here. But my major focus is to get around to this structure over here again, because it's pretty interesting. But yeah, you can see what I'm dealing with now, since it's a lot more clear. And there's also, you can see, if I can zoom in a little bit, there is a body of water over there. I'm assuming someone lived out here a long time ago and possibly was using that body of water. I do believe a lot of this land that I'm on used to be farmland at some point. Let's see if I can go this way without sliding down a hill. Don't want to do that. I definitely got to get my camera set up. This is very awkward with my phone, especially trying to keep it balanced. Yeah, I'm glad that it's wintertime, because there's thorns out here. Something that's really prone for North Carolina areas, especially if you're roaming in the wooded area. And you can see the structure a little bit in the distance. We're going to make our way over there. First, when we get up this way, we have survived this little bitty hill. And I'm gonna make my way to that body of water. I still want to kind of check that out. It's been a while since I've been out here. Like I said, I think it's been 8, maybe more years. when I first checked this place out. I just saw it from the road at one point and was like, I just wanted to check this place out, see what's out here. And it looks like a shack, but there's a little bit more to it than that. So we'll check it out, and hopefully don't run into anybody. Nah, we'll just play it cool. There's nothing posted saying we're trespassing, so we're not breaking any laws. So you can definitely see remnants of someone who lived here. There was even possibly a fence at some point. Definitely looks almost like something out of Friday the 13th. You know, when you've seen those movies, I think it was part 2, where Jason had his own little home base, the little abandoned cabin that was using as a shack with his mother's head in it. Very interesting. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But anyways, that's another tape player. Definitely old. It's a cassette deck. Kind of cool. And this is the back side of the structure. It doesn't look like it's going to be lasting too much longer. Looking at it, doesn't looks like you just blow it away. But you can definitely tell someone had lived out here at one point. Definitely partied out here. Definitely. And last time I came out here, none of this graffiti was out here. So that is known with a lot of people where they find new areas, they will definitely cover it up, paint all over it and ruin it. But it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yep, gotta love that. Definitely kids out here. Definitely kids have been out here. And there's even spray cans, paint, all type of things that's been done to this little area. And if you can't already tell, we'll come around here. I'll pan around this way where you can see it a little bit better on what this thing actually is. Yeah, it's definitely weathered since the last time I was here. You can see there's a little shack right here. Yeah, someone was definitely living in this years ago. But obviously, definitely abandoned now. Definitely. Try not to fall. Well, there she is. Don't mind the sun. I apologize. But yeah, it's definitely, it was a truck. They had literally turned into, I guess, almost like a camper or a living quarter house or something. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, that's the structure that was randomly out here that I found one day, and I was just like randomly ran across it in the woods, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And there's no record of this, so I'm not going to give the direction of where this is at. I'm just going to say it's in North Carolina. So if you ever do run across it or see anything on it, just keep it to yourselves. There's the little utility shack. I call it utility shack. Tool shack. I don't know how it to hold me up or anything, but oh yeah, I don't know if that's gonna hold me very well, but we'll try it. Yeah. Maxwell House coffee can. Very interesting. But I might as well get out of here before this floor of this little shack decides to collapse on me, and that would not be a good day. Well, guess I might as well make my way inside. Hopefully the structure's strong enough. You can see right here, it was definitely driveway at one point. See the steering wheel, sliding door. Still moves. Isn't that something? No, well, we're inside. Well, definitely gives off a smell of like a camper, like an old camper. Yeah, that's crazy. Someone had lived in here and possibly lived in here more on, because it's definitely, you see clothing, there's been clothing in here. So someone else has been in here after my 8 years of checking this place out. See a temperature gauge. Yeah, they had converted this into like almost like a camper. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, there's an old photo that someone lived in here. I'm not going to touch any of that stuff, but that's the thing about nature. You never know what you may find. I'm just glad it's sad seeing a dead animal like that, but I'm glad I didn't run across like a dead body of a human or anything like that. That would be horrible. It's still sad that and I currently have a cat at home. That makes me sad. Wow. If you're just hearing this, I just found a dead cat inside, and I may, if you don't see it in the video, that means I've edited it out of respect for the animal and respect of everyone else seeing the animal. But yeah, let's carry on. Nature can be cruel sometimes. Looks like an old Tonka truck. I don't remember having those. Little dump truck. That's cool. And obviously you can see the remnants of a old fire pit. Yeah, I mean that's it right there. That's pretty cool. I remember when I first came out here and checked this out 8 years ago, there was like no graffiti. There was no paint. It was just straight up the original, like this Tonka truck right here, if I remember exactly right, I remember it now, was inside. A lot of the stuff was actually inside, so someone has come through and definitely messed up the place. But yeah, that's it. I mean, you can see some vehicles out there. It's not that off from the road, so you can actually kind of spot this from the street. And that's the crazy thing about it. But I'm sure years ago you were not able to. It is sad though that, well, it is cool that, you get to see things like this, but that's crazy. I was in there earlier and did not see that. Anyways, moving on. You can see, could be a little workbench table area where they were working on their tools or whatever. I think they were possibly still could have been living off the grid a little bit. What I hate though is when I first checked this place out 8 years ago or more, there was actually photos in there. There was documents like papers and stuff, and then there was even a calendar. And I remember because it was, and if I remember exactly right, it did definitely date back to the early 90s, possibly 91, 92, possibly. So I'm guessing whoever lived out here was definitely around that time era, and maybe they moved on. Maybe they, like I said, lived off the grid, possibly. But makes you wonder. And with the world it is now, with the homeless around the world, has gotten a lot more crazier, where more people are homeless, looking for home, somewhere to live. Really surprised no one has, checked that place out. But who knows? But yeah, I'm just rambling. Like I said, this is my first video I'm posting since I've updated my channel. This used to be a gaming review channel, believe it or not. I just got thorned. But I wanted to move on to doing something a little bit different. I wanted to do something more exploring. And when I mean exploring, I mean like urban exploring, or walking in the woods, checking out trails, vlogging. May even get on and do a podcast at some point. I mean, I want to do different things. I even cosplay, believe it or not. If you want to check me out, I'm on Instagram and other social medias. You can look me at Fallen87Hero. But I do see cosplay. I do go to some conventions. It's a fun hobby. So I might throw some of those photos or videos up and explore the world of cosplay and explore reviews. I might do some reviews on some things. I want to have fun with this channel and see where it goes. Well, promise y'all I was going to take it to the body of water, and I try to keep my promises. So we're going to go under here. And see where it takes us. I think I might go around and make it a little bit easier. I'm not going to stay out here for too long. But I just wanted to check it out. Oh, it looks like there's a structure here. Interesting. I wonder what they were doing here. They just playing around with wood and decided they want to paint on it? That's very random. Very random indeed. There's some houses up here I'm not going to take video of. But I don't know if that's ice. I don't know what that is. It's currently, I believe, May possibly in the 50s, so that is ice. That's interesting. But like I said, I am not going to lift the camera up any higher, my phone, because I do not want to get someone's personal house on here. But that's the body of water. Not much to it. Honestly, I think it's used for housing, for water and supply and stuff. And this has definitely have been, I do believe it has been used for farmlands before. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. But I do hope that you decide you want to like and subscribe to my channel. I am going to upload some more videos. I'm going to be working on some more. This is basically just to get a video out there. I have some ideas for some other videos, some other projects I want to share with everyone and see where it goes. So again, I thank you for staying around watching the video. Hope everybody's having a good time, and I hope you like and subscribe and come back. Check out my next projects. Thank you for checking out Fallen Hero Explorers. See you guys. Guys, check this out. So I was making it back up the hill and where the fence little area is, and I noticed something interesting. I knew there used to be homes out this way, but you see something really cool? The remnants of a fireplace. So definitely an old fireplace. Trying to see if I can get through here to get some good shots. So cool. It's almost something I like, Blair Witch Project. It's inside. You see a metal bar right there, beam, I'm guessing, that helps support it. It's definitely been here a long, long time.